conclude the recruiting season, and just very happy the way it turned out. An awful lot of hard work went into our recruiting, like it always does. And, I think the staff did a great job. Eric Johnson is our recruiting coordinator, gave us great direction, and I think everybody on the staff worked extremely hard. We got a lot of help from our support staff, members of the faculty, people involved with our facilities, and right on down through. So really appreciative of everybody's efforts, and again, very happy about the class. It was a little bit of an unusual year for us in that a lot of our commitments, we really knew about I guess all but 3 of them prior to the end of our season. So that's a little bit unusual, and probably just part of a national trend for sure. Obviously we graduated some outstanding players off of last year's team. So we had voids to fill, not only in terms of production but leadership, etc. And when a good group of players leaves your football team, it's really imperative that you continue to bring good players in, and I think we accomplished that. As you know, there are 21 signings, 19 of which were captains. All these guys were multi-sport athletes. I think 18 of them participated in state playoffs, and I think 14 of them were honor roll students. So I think just those things right there probably share some ideas about the characteristics of the staff. And again, we're just really thrilled about the way things turned out. I think we addressed the needs we needed to address, and just really pleased. I think each and every one of the guys, from what we can tell and what we can project, is going to fit in beautifully with the way we like to operate. So we're eager to get these guys on campus, and whenever that time may come during the course of summer, certainly they'll all be here in August, and it'll be great to welcome them to the team and see what they can do to add to the team, not only next fall but more importantly over their careers. I think that's the other thing to keep in mind. Really, it's all about how their entire careers go, not the impact they make right off the bat. So, that being said, I'll throw it out for questions.
Reggie coming in the spring, is that going to give him a little bit of idea of what it's like, obviously, and move him into the at least get a clue?
It was about AJ, I'm sorry. Yeah. We have 2 guys that chose to enter school this past January, and it was their choice strictly. AJ Derby, obviously, and Louis Trinket-Passat. With AJ's deal, he lives in town here. I think he's got a pretty good familiarity with the program, the campus, the university, and you could tell he was a little bit itchy, I think, and eager to make the next move. And I think it's going to work out beautifully. And I think Louis is probably going through a little bit of a transition. He's away from home, growing up in Chicago. But it was strictly their ideas, both cases, and I think it'll help them get a jump on things and get their feet on the ground. They're already training with Chris Doyle right now and his staff, and they'll be involved in spring ball, so that's a good thing. But I'll also go on record too. I'm still a firm believer. I really think in football, I don't think players should be allowed to start school until fall term. I know that's kind of a foreign concept to throw out there, but I'm just not convinced there's a great reason. And again, if it's a player's idea, that's great. But so many programs right now are making it mandatory for players to go in the summer. I don't think that's necessarily a good thing for college football or a good thing for young people. So I'm in the minority there, and we'll run that up the flagpole maybe this spring and have it get shot down. But anyway.